Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing another one of my testing eBay makeup series. My first one got a lot of hype, which I wasn't expecting, but I'm super glad about. So I thought I would come back again and film another one. I've got another Cibcci palette that I mentioned in my first one, but this is different. I have a cushion foundation as well as a new concealer and maybe a few other things I think I do. So let's just get into today's video. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is this Focallure Big Cover Concealer. This one's in the shade 02 Natural. I've just squirted some on the back of my hand. It is pretty light and we are going to do eyes first today. So I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid. Very thick, but I like thick because thick usually means full coverage. And then I'm just going to blend it out with my damp beauty sponge. Okay, so I've just put my little eBay ears on, if you guys can see them. So the palette I'm featuring in today's video is a super exciting one. This is the 35B palette. The last one I showed you was the 35A, so that's what this one looks like. It is a lot more neutral. My red shade came broken. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's no big deal. But if I just let you in on a little secret, you guys, this palette is so much better than the colourful one. So I'm just going to start off with this pale colour and set that all over my lid where I placed my concealer. Just patting that in. Now, this palette is awesome for neutral mattes and a few shimmers. Like, I'm just so obsessed with it. So I think I'm gonna take these two matte shades to begin with and just start buffing that in my crease. And this is super pigmented, you guys. And the mattes are awesome in this palette. So I'm just gonna buff that all through my crease. So obviously the first video, if you guys have seen it. If you haven't seen it, I'll have it linked down below and I'll also put it in the cards. But I did a super colourful look because the palette that I got was hella colourful. So that's why I wanted to get this neutral one, and yeah, I definitely think that this one is heaps better. And I'm still yet to do my full video on these palettes, which will be coming. I will do a full video on them, as well as the concealers that I mentioned in that last video. As you can see there, my transition is built up very, very nicely. Super pigmented, super blendable. Did not take much work at all. This warm brown shade right here is like everything. Now I'm going to dip into a bit of the orange, which is up here, which is a pretty bright orange, but we're just going to get some more warmth in the crease. And then I'm just going to go in with a darker brown, taking this reddy brown here and kind of pop that on the outer. Now I'm going to take this dark brown right here, which is the darkest brown in the palette. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but it's super pigmented. And I'm just gonna keep adding depth to that outer V area. Okay, so I quickly just wanted to show you guys a few of the shimmers in the palette. These shimmers in this palette is literally stunning. So this isn't all of them, but it's just some of them. And as you can see, you've got like your rosy type of rose gold shades, and then you've got a gold shade, and then you've got a deep burgundy shade, and then you've got a nice copper shade. Now I have no idea what shade I'm gonna do. I might do this bronzy shade or these rose goldy shades. Maybe the rose goldy shades for something different. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a few of the shimmers, and that's literally just like one swirl around in the palette. Like if I just show you guys another one, this is a light shimmery shade. So So just one swirl around in the palette and then one swipe. Super pretty, gorgeous, pigmented shimmer shades. So yeah, I think I'm going to do something a little different and maybe go for the rose goldy type of color. So I'm just going to use a flat brush and start packing that on the inner half of my face. Now I might wet my brush. You guys know I always do this. I just use a bit of water. You don't have to, but I just like my eyeshadows intensified. So that's why I'm doing this. For my lashes, I'm taking a pair of these favorite ones of mine. These are the 202s. As you guys know, I also am obsessed with the 208s. Same brand, same everything, but just a different style. So I'm gonna pop these on and then come back. Okay, so here are those lashes on. Now let's go ahead and finish off the lower lash line. I'm gonna take the first warm brown shade that I originally started with, and I'm gonna run that underneath my lower lash line. For foundation today, I picked up this Cream Air Cushion Extreme Bare Makeup BB Cream. It says Bioaqua France. I don't know why it says France because it's got like Korean or Asian writing all over it. But this was like $3.85. So I was like, I'm gonna check that out. And if you guys have watched my other videos, you would know that I've been obsessed with the Maybelline Dream Cushion, which is obviously a foundation and this is a BB cream, but Asia and Korea have been known for their BB creams to be good, so yeah, I hope this is good. So this is just what it looks like packaging wise. Just kind of like your standard BB cream, and then you have a button that you push and it opens up, and then you get your little sponge and then onto the product. Now this one's in the shade 01. I'm not going to use the little spongy thing because I particularly don't like these. I'm just going to zoom out a tiny bit. So yeah, I got the shade 01. I hope it matches. I mean, I did buy it for when I'm tan, but we will see. Okay, I think the shade will be okay. Now I'm just pushing a little bit and I'm going to start spreading that around my face. Some Korean / Asian BB creams have been said to have pretty good full coverage. I mean, my redness is still peeking through a bit, but it's not terrible. It is like a shiny finish, and I'm just pushing that into my skin. I'm going to try the other side with a brush to see how that goes. So I'm just going to take a flat top brush. I don't think a lot of product is coming out of this sponge, so I'm having to push pretty hard to get the product. Smells nice and floral like a BB cream would. Okay, so yeah, now that I'm pushing hard, I'm getting more product, which is good. This one's the shade 01. Again, I'll have it linked down below. I'm actually not mad at it at all. I think it could be a lot worse. So yeah, here's how it looks. This is basically just 1.5 layers. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin, which is kind of typical for a BB cream. I like how it's sitting on my skin. Doesn't look cakey, doesn't feel cakey. So far so good. Now for concealer, I'm going to take the Big Cover concealer that I used at the start in 02 Natural. I actually have super high hopes for it. So it just comes in a squeezy tube like this. So I have this Imagic powder. I'm not sure if I used this the last time. but I'm just going to use that to set my whole face down. I might use something else under my eyes, just like a translucent powder. So here's how my face is looking after I've set it down. This Imagic powder is great. If you're on a budget for a good powder on eBay, these are great. And they range in pretty good shades. I think I might have to pick up one of these in like a brown shade. They've got like a bronzy shade for deeper skin tones, but I think it'd be good as a bronzer. But yeah, I really like this. And then I just set my under eye with just a random translucent powder that I have, but my skin doesn't feel sticky anymore, but I still feel like it looks natural, like it doesn't look cakey because we used a BB cream instead of a foundation. So I know I need some life in my face now because I just look flat. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't have an eBay branded bronzer, but I do have 2 UK brands that I get off eBay. So I've got the W7 Bronze Diva, and then I've got the Technique Define and Highlight little duo. So I don't know which one I'm gonna use. I think I might use the W7 one. Yeah, let's try this one. This is the W7 Bronze Diva. So it's just a little bronzing compact, and then it's got 2 shades of bronzer. So I just like mix mine together to bronze up the skin. Okay, it is time to get these eyebrows done. Now, I know this is a replica product, but it is honestly amazing and so cheap. So this is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown. This has been my obsession lately, like this one in particular. Now, I have had these in the past off AliExpress and eBay, but I find they go dry after a while, but you only pay about $3 for them, so I don't mind having to change them up like every 3 to 6 months because you definitely get your money's worth out of them. So yeah, let's do these hot mess brows. And I find that this shade is just perfect for me. Please don't mind my eyebrows, they turned out a bit dodgy. I like how this one looks, but not how this one looks. They're not cooperating today, but we will get by. So I'm gonna take the highlighter that I used in the last video that I did. I really actually enjoyed this highlighter. It was pretty good for the price. I'm gonna take the first 2 top shades. I don't have any other eBay highlighters at the moment, which is why I can't test them out for you guys. But this one gives a nice subtle glow to the cheeks. And yeah, I just used the top 2 shades. I find the other 2 shades are a bit dark for me. And to finish off the look with lips, I'm taking one of my eBay NYX lip lingeries. These are honestly amazing. I reach for these so much, especially lately. And this one is in the shade Corset. And then I'm gonna give you guys a similar option, maybe not that shade. Oh yeah, that shade's pretty similar. If you don't like replica type of things and you don't want to go for the NYX lip lingeries, then go for the W7 Skinny Lipping. These are about $2, the NYX ones, and then the W7 ones are about $6. And the W7 one only has about, I want to say, what, 6 shades, and the NYX lip lingeries has about 12. So yeah, it's just personal preference. Okay you guys, so this is going to wrap up my testing eBay makeup number 2. I really hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you did. Again, I highly recommend all of these products. I don't think I had an issue with anything. I was super shocked with the BB cream and the concealer. Definitely some that I'll have to test out some more, but so far so good. So yeah, this is what my makeup looks like. I'll give you guys sort of like another close-up look. But yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like these type of videos. I'm definitely going to be doing more of these type of videos because I really enjoy doing these videos. So yeah, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!